to rest. You know, because if you depart, you know what I'm saying, you don't depart from this, everything be, you know, but now you got the light. Now you can see what's happening here. Everything's all darkness, man. This is the light, you know? And now we can see it, what's coming. Verse 2, hear me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the instructions of the workers of iniquity. Right, you know what I'm saying? What they doing right now, they're pouring the vaccines, you know? Put vaccines, it's going against your will, man. You know what I'm saying? They put your children. How you feel if every kid that put a shot in you, man? They don't know what the hell is that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Those are the evil works, you know? The people, and then plus there's a report out there, one got ill. You know, those things are right there. It's a killer.
Right.
You know? That's why we gotta trust in the Lord. YAHAWASHI. You know? He's gonna help us out not to take those vaccines or market the beast, man. Right. He's gonna find a way for us to escape from that.
Right.
You know? That's why you have trust and faith. Don't trust no man. You know what I'm saying? Trust in the Lord. You know?
This is Philippians. It looked like the devil from Passion of the Christ. Hey, this is Philippians chapter 2, verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye always obey, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence.
Right.
Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
Right.
That's right.
You know, you're supposed to be obeying the Lord even more, you know, that He's not here.
Exactly.
You know, because He's not there to correct you. Like, He see you about to go off and stop you.
Right.
You know, no. You're going to go off and then He's going to chastise you.
Hey, that's like your parents, right? When they actually trust you to be left at the house alone when they go to the store. When they come back, do they want to see the house messy or they want to see it clean? If you actually do the right thing without them even asking you to do it, you're going to even get a bigger reward. Yep. Same thing with YAHAWASHI, because He's always watching.
Right.
So if He see you actually doing better at His absence, man, imagine what your reward going to be, man.
Right.
That's exactly what you got to think about.
Right, man, imagine that. You know, because at the end of the day, you're working out your own salvation. You're not working out the next man's salvation. The next man not working out your salvation. You got to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Fear what the Most High can do to you. He can take everything from you. Right. You know, He can take your life, your children, your wife, your house, everything. Everything you care about in this world. And more. He can take your own sanity. He can plague your mind. You know? You got to really fear the Lord and really understand what He's able to do. You know, He's just like a calm talker. But he about that action. You know, He's like, all right, yeah, you keep poking me, man. I'm gonna shoot you in the face.
That's like a lion or a bear, right?
Right.
You get away poking him with a stick here and there because he don't see you. Yeah. But as soon as he really get pissed off, he gonna kill your ass, man.
Charge at you.
Exactly. You ain't gonna outrun a bear or a lion, man.
Not at all. Not close range.
Even if you had 2 blocks head start, man.
Oh yeah.
They so fast, they gonna catch up so quick, man.
And they determined too. They determined. They won't.
Exactly.
I got it. You know, there's a book of Thessalonians, 1 Thessalonians chapter 1, verse 2, going down, reads, we give thanks unto the Lord Yahawah, or power, always for you all, making meditation of you in our prayers, remembering without ceasing the work of faith and labors of love, and patience and hope in your Lord YAHAWASHI Thawadah in the sight of the Most High and your Father, knowing, brethren, beloved, your election of the Most High. For our gospel come not unto you in the word only, but also in power.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In power. You know? And this word is power, man.
Right.
You
know, it's not only going to come to you just by us saying these things. You might say certain things, and next day you're going to see it come to pass, or it happen to you. Right. You know, that's how the Most High, the kingdom of the Most High is not in word, but in power. You know, He going to show you.
Yeah. In the Holy Ghost, Holy Spirit, and the much assurance, as He know what manner of men were among you for your sake. Saying much assurance. Right. So believe the Most High that sent His Son YAHAWASHI and continue your believing on Him for your absence. Right. You know, you do that, guess what? You have more assurance. Right. You know, like your car, right? You got insurance. So you covered. You know, you covered offer assurance of the Most High for when the evil day comes.
Right.
He was gonna protect. He's gonna protect you. You know, he's gonna help you out through all this mist. You know, he's gonna help you for food, water, and place of refuge. You know, that's a much assurance.
Right.
So man, you can't beat that. You got all in with the Most High. You know.
And the Most High is the best type of insurance you can ever have in your life.
Right.
You know. So make sure you're good through any and all things. You know.
Right. Insurance of death.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna make sure you won't die. Make sure you eat enough to survive. You know, however much it is, you're gonna make sure you eat things.
Right. So you always gotta walk in the spirit, man.
Right.
Because everything else ain't gonna profit. I got a quick one. This is John chapter 6, verse 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth.
Right.
And then when you look at the word quickening, it means to make alive. You know what I'm saying? So it's the spirit that makes you alive. Because what before you actually understood the truth, you was walking in the flesh. When you was walking in the flesh, what you was in dead sleep.
Yep.
That's why you be hearing that saying woke, because you actually get the understanding, right?
Right.
This is the real woke, man. You actually awake when you get the spirit in you.
Right.
When you start walking in the statutes, laws, and judgment, man. Right?
Believe it.
Exactly. Exactly. You gotta actually believe to the end. You can believe today, and 2-3 years from now you don't believe. Does that mean you're gonna get saved? Nah. Because you gave up. Because you found out the truth and let it go.
Right.
You picked up the plow and turned around.
Right.
Right.
Endurance.
Yep. You gotta
Exactly.
endure.
That's why I say he that endured to the end shall be saved. He didn't say he that endured for 2 days.
Right.
Yeah, the same shall be saved, meaning he.
He that try to endure, he that try to make it, so he saved.
It don't say nothing like that.
Right.
You gotta endure to the end.
Right.
Meaning you could have believed and did all righteous 10 years, but the last 2-3 years you want to do wickedness, then your righteousness ain't gonna count for nothing, man.
And then boom, the Most High come. You know,
It's the same thing how Yahawashi told you gonna leave me. It's the same thing because you following Yahawashi. You see all these people right now that living of the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like they leave everything aside. They're gonna continue their folly. That whatever you're doing is, you know what I'm saying, of the world. You know what I'm saying? So
lost patience.
Yeah, lost patience. But Peter's like, I can't leave you. You're it. You're the light. There's nothing else to go. There's nothing but death.
smart man.
Yeah. You know, it's like,
Without you, I can't see.
Yeah.
Without you, I'm in darkness, man. If I were to lead you right now, I'll be walking blindly and I wouldn't have no direction where to go.
Right.
I'll be confused out here.
Yeah. You depart from this. What are you gonna do now? What is there to do? You know, everything else is darkness. All the religions, right? All the fake gods out there. You know that for sure that it's all false. Right. And what else? What the world? What else is the world? It's not, you know, there's word from the go or a bang. You know. So you know what I'm saying? What you know what I'm saying? What you gonna leave me? You gonna leave too? Right. You know what else? Where am I gonna go? There's nothing there. Right. You know. It's just nothing but death. You're the one. You're it. You're the savior. You got the light. You got the flashlight in the darkness. We're gonna follow you. Yeah, one flashlight, right? In the room, in the maze, and then one got the flashlight. Guess who's gonna follow? We're gonna follow the man with the flashlight. Right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else gonna hit their headphones.
Got the light.
Where they going? Hit them. You know what I'm saying?
Something to get him in the dark.
Yeah. You can't escape. Whoever got the flashlight, we're gonna follow him. Right.
It is the spirit that quickeneth, meaning it's the spirit that make it alive. The flesh profit nothing. So everything that you was doing in the flesh, meaning you was getting all these cars, getting all these mansions, whatever it might be, all that shit is gonna be destroyed. So it didn't profit you none. Why? Because when you get killed, you ain't taking none of that with you, man. Right. So everything you do in the flesh profit nothing. It's the spirit that makes it alive. So you gotta walk in the spirit. Right. Because everything you do in the spirit, when you're serving YAHAWASHI in the spirit, that's gonna run with you all the way up to the kingdom, man.
The spirit is everlasting. You can't destroy it.
You can't destroy the spirit.
You can't destroy the spirit. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? That's gonna always be with you.
Exactly.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that you gotta take care of and pamper and nurse and
exactly. That's why they said defile not the temple. Right. Because that's your spirit. That's your body. Right. That's inside of you. Right. The flesh is nothing, man. Right. That's why you don't see what's happening in the inside. Right. It's all you know. You want to look good outside, but in the inside, you rotten. Right. That don't even make no sense,
you are
man.
what you intake. So you know, if you intake a bullshit demons, that's what you're gonna be.
Exactly. You know? Right. The flesh profit nothing. The words that I speak into you, they are spirit and they are life. Right. So you actually hearkening to YAHAWASHI, you'll have life. You know what I'm saying? You'll have that spirit to be able to endure to the end. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because what the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. Right. You know what I'm saying? The flesh is gonna tell you to go off all day long. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But the Spirit is actually one that's trying to endure to the end for you. The Spirit is really trying to save you.
That's why we got to stay consistent, you know, and abounding in the Word. Like we brought out 1 Corinthians, always abounding in YAHAWASHI Thawadah, you know, and Yahawah, you know, because there's nothing in this world that's gonna steer us right besides this Word.
Exactly.
Nothing. Everything else gonna destroy your mind and your soul. You know.
Right. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 2, verse 7. And the Lord Yahweh power for a man of the dust of the ground, and breath into his nostrils, and the breath of life, and the man become a living soul. Right, you know what I'm saying? That's the breath of life right here. You know what I'm saying? The breath, put in the spirit, you know. Most I made man
in his image, and he gave you the breath of life. Because what the image, you know what I'm saying, really when he was made out of the ground, right? So when he made you, the outside really was nothing. It was the breath of life that made you alive. That's just like this, right? They said that the spirit quickened, meaning it was the spirit that made you alive. Just like when they gave you the breath of life, that made you alive. Without that, you would have just been on the floor. That's just like when you give up the ghost. What without the ghost, without the spirit, you nothing. You just
lose breath.
Exactly. Exactly.
The breath that comes out of you, just like that's that spirit, that breath that most I put in you.
Exactly.
Yeah, God, you know, so this breath of life is this word. You know, it's quickening you. Right. You know, now you're up your feet. Now you're like, oh man, woo! I was dead walking. I was walking dead. You know, when you put in the belly of the dry bones. You know what I'm saying? When you hear the word, and the breath into you, now you got life now. Oh man, now you're waking up now.
And you know what? It's true too, because when I was smoking, it was to the point I didn't even want to go to the store because I'd be so hot. I'd be feeling like people be looking at me like I just, you know what I'm saying? I'd be feeling like a damn dog, you know what I'm saying? So it's true, you know, when you actually get in this truth and actually follow the commandments, laws, and statutes, you actually become alive. You know what I'm saying? Now Jake is able to do stuff that I wouldn't be doing when I was hot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I was hot, I wouldn't be out here with you, Jake.
Right.
Put out the old man.
Put out the old man.
Put out the old man. So now all your old flesh and blood go away. Right. Spring y'all bahasham y'all shower. That's pure energy.
Right. Exactly.
They gave you the energy, woke you up. You know what I'm saying? Now you can do more.
I gave you that spirit. Right. Yeah, he woke you up, you know what I'm saying? Because there's everybody got spirit. But you know, your spirit could have been sleeping. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Because what it said, the night is well spent, meaning we spent most of our lives sleeping. Now the day has come, meaning that now it's time to wake up. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we got to wake up, man. We got to understand that there's a mission. You know what I'm saying? There's a purpose for being a man. Right. And that purpose ain't watching sports and sitting at the house on the couch, man.
And not doing nothing for the Lord.
Exactly. The purpose is to serve YAHAWASHI and to be well balanced. We're not saying spend 24 hours just reading. Nah, you gotta balance it. You got a family, right? You got a body, you gotta shower, you gotta do this, do that. You gotta balance it out. Right. You can watch videos, do lessons, you can read here and there. You know what I'm saying? We're not telling nobody, because I know I don't do that. I don't just sit 24 hours, you know what I'm saying, just reading the Bible.
Right, but keep it balanced.
You got to be well balanced. I'm not saying balance it out with wickedness. Balance it out with what you got going at home. You know, you got to walk righteously, man.
Right. Especially if you know. Right. You know, especially if you know what you're supposed to be doing. You can't willfully be going off and go, oh, Lord got me. Lord know my heart. Nah.
You got to be patient, man.
Right.
You got to be patient and understand that your reward going to be big. That's just like when you're at work, right? You done did 4-5 hours. You know you got to do 8-10 hours. What, you gonna just leave? You gonna just leave your post? Right. No, you gonna thug it out. You gonna finish off your hours and clock out when it's time to clock out. Right. Same thing here. You're not just gonna do the work and try to and just lose patience. Oh man, he took too long. He didn't come the way I saw prophecies kicking, but he's still taking too long. Nah, man, you just gotta endure it. Right. You gotta endure it, man. The race don't stop, man. Right. The race ain't gonna stop for you. Ain't gonna hold pause for none of y'all. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a video game. In a video, you can press pause, right? Right. And finish it off later down the road. That's a game. Right. This is real life, man. This is the spirit, man.
Right, bro. Right.
I got you. I got a precept too. I got Woman in the Lost Places.
I got that's the spirit. Sirach 2 and 14, right? Yeah, you got it.
And I'll go break this one out. Hard times like that. Sleep.
And then the verse after that is night well spent. All right.
I'm gonna break that one out first.
You want to break it? I'll hold on to that.
Break this one out first. This is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing that time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep. But now is our salvation nearer than what we believe.
Exactly.
You know? So it's time to wake up out of that dream world of, oh, this world is this. I can do this 10 years from now, 5 years from now, 2 years from now.
Or you know what? I'm gonna save up for this nice ass house. Oh, don't I look good with this nice ass belt?
Right.
Or this and that. Or I'm gonna not hurt if I get this. You know what I'm saying? Stop thinking like that, man. That's all carnal stuff.
Right.
Man, you gotta wake up out of your sleep, man.
Right. Stop putting all your chips on this world.
Exactly.
Because it's gonna be destroyed. Then what you gonna have?
Right. You over saving up for a 401k, man. Take that money out, man, and spend that shit, man. This world is
wisely,
done.
you know, but you know, spend that shit.
You know what I'm saying? It's stupid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The brothers was doing that last year.
Right.
Because they know this place is done, man. Right. Ain't no reason to see if you would have left your 401k in there, right, and they over there using your money to flip. Yep. Man, your shit would have went down. Why? Because all the there's a lot of stocks that went down because of these models. Yep. They wasn't able to do what they was doing because a lot of companies went out of business.
Yep. Actually, the stock
the job.
Yeah, the stock company was actually dropping dramatically, where people was going out of business. Exactly. They was losing everything. They was going bankrupt. You know.
And guess what? Your money would have went down with it. Why? Because your company was investing in those companies that went bankrupt. And once the company that they invested on went bankrupt, your money's gone with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They claiming that they don't got no money. You know what I'm saying?
Same thing with this insurance at your house.
Right.
Hey man, ain't my money, man, because my house got burnt. Hey, you know what? I don't got it.
Right.
You know?
You can't help you.
Can't help
it, man.
Yeah, what? Yeah.
Can't help you with that, man.
I can't help you. They're gonna go. Hey, they bankrupt, man. They got no money.
Go call them down.
Yeah, man.
I didn't even know the joke though.
I
Right?
know. Yeah.
Man, you should have called on him before bad stuff happened. You want to call him only when he's doing bad. That's crazy.
That's bad. Yeah, he went home. Everything's all bad. He's not going to suddenly call.
Jake suddenly want to believe in something when they go to jail.
Yeah.
That's why they turn Muslim or they turn Christian.
Yeah.
Before that, man, they barely do. Right.
Right.
Yeah, Kevin Gates punk that. What, he a Muslim?
Yeah.
Man, I don't even want to talk about this.
And I mean, all they want to do is all of those dudes, everybody that's so-called Muslim or whatever the other religion, they all trying to prove that Jesus ain't this, Jesus. We're not talking about no Jesus. We're not talking about no so-called white men.
We're talking about the real Messiah.
That's right. The real Messiah. YAHAWASHI Thawadah.
The real anointed, man.
That's right.
Mashiach, man.
Right.
I'm saying there's only one.
Right.
It ain't no, there's a white man, there's a so-called dark man. No, it's only the brown man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? The dark brown man on that.
Right.
Because he dwelt in a place where it's hot all the time. That's just like us. If he was working in the field every day because it's hot outside, man, we'll be dark as hell.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
You say Jake be light, because you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we got home. We got help. So over there, and those times, they was out there plowing every single day, working.
Right.
In the field, man.
Right.
Imagine how dark,
Dark.
yeah, they was getting dark, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they was called black. That's why they called them nigger, or nigger, you know what I'm saying, in Acts, because they was actually, nigger means nothing but black.
Right.
Means black skin.
Right.
So when they was talking to me, it's like how you call yourself today, you call yourself black.
Right.
But you ain't black, man.
Hey.
You an Israelite, man.
That's right.
From the tribes, man.
Right.
Because it be northern tribes that get dark as hell too. You think they was black.
Right.
Like the Puerto Ricans and the Cubans and the Dominicans. The guys get dark as hell too. Why? Because they dwell outside. They like it outside. You know what I'm saying? They like nature.
Sun kiss.
You know what I'm saying?
That sounds
They get real dark, bro.
Right.
Like the brother right here, he a Gadite.
Right.
Right. They don't get the splinters. Like, you know how they get from the heat so long? You know how Esau gets? They get bumpy.
Oh, yeah.
Like the red.
Heat rash.
Yeah, they get rash, on nasty.
Yeah, Esau, they can't take the heat. They put Esau in the hot sun, 100 degrees, 5 minutes, man. He gonna have a heat stroke.
That's why they gotta make all the GMO. So they gotta make all these creams like that at the store. You gotta put on your body to survive the outside weather. They're unnatural to nature.
And the clouds, you know what I'm saying? You know how they be having them
Chemtrails,
because so they could hide the sun.
Right.
They do that for Esau. I don't do that for us.
Right.
They do that so they can block the sun from them getting fucked
So
up.
they can live and we can die.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is.
The whole thing is to kill us all.
Exactly. And they took crafty counsel.
Right.
They still do it to this day, man.
That ain't working though. All they got is not working.
Exactly. Like you know, like they plot on the Jordans, how they do a line, so people fight over that shit. They fight over the Popeye's chicken. You know what I'm saying? They fight over the dumbest shit, man. EDD. You know what I'm saying? They was in line at 5 in the morning. I guarantee they was out there fighting, man. Toilet paper, man.
Literally cutting people up, cutting people's faces up with corkscrews for some toilet paper.
That's crazy.
Black Friday.
Black Friday, man. Man, you can't go on no Black Friday.
Somebody gonna die that day.
Some people pushing each other.
They die, yeah, for sure. You know, it's kids. You know, a lot of people got stomped on.
Oh,
You know what I'm
ran
saying?
over,
Ran over, stomped.
It's mostly Jake too, man. They plot on Jake. They know that Jake gonna get wild, man.
They got a turn on spirit. So you know Jake gonna go crazy.
Yeah. Especially after what Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Like they juiced in. Oh yeah, we're gonna grab some TVs and stereos and Bluetooth.
Especially when you set up in this world, you know, when your mind is set up on this world, that's all you think about. You're not even thinking about the laws that man. I'm gonna get this TV, somebody gonna die. Somebody's gonna die out here.
That's the worldly aspect. YAHAWASHI outside. I think I was in a video and this dude used to be preaching and I was just sitting out on smoking backwoods. In a video of
Oh yeah, the brother just put it today.
Yeah.
I was
smoking
watching
big
that.
ass backwoods track that. He was teaching
Yeah, man, he was in the truth, man.
GMX and everything, you know what I'm saying? So shit, giving them laws, the elder apostles, you know, the elder apostles. Now he's just sitting there smoking a big ass backwood.
Oh, that's what that was? I seen it. Now I didn't know. Yeah,
So I was telling myself today, man, Lord, please don't give me a spirit like that, because I was watching it on the way out here. So
oh, okay. No, yeah. I didn't know what was going on.
a cigar.
Yeah, I seen the guy with the cigar. What he's doing that?
It was backwood with weed in it.
Oh, okay.
That's how the backwood look. They thick, you know what I'm saying? So you can put more weed in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't know that was really going on.
Yeah, put a quarter in it.
I was like, who's this dude? And you guys bring out my attention, I guess it wasn't true or something like that. And he went back to
being that folly. And you know what? Not only he went back to the folly, but he started mocking the message. I'm saying you don't do no shit like that, man. That's very disrespectful, man.
That's scriptural though.
Hey, through the spirit though, you know what I'm saying? If he would have been around us, we would have damn near tried to beat his ass. But that's just being carnal though. And you know what? If he would have did that, since he in the world, he probably would have tried to pull a pistol.
One of the things that was giving me the seducing spirits.
Hey, you know what? That's why vengeance is a Yahawah's. Why? Because touch not my anointings, do my prophets no harm.
Right.
You trying to harm him with your words, trying to talk some shit. The Most High gonna take care of you. That's why venge not, because the Most High gonna take care of your ass.
Really, you know, all we gotta do is speak, and most I gonna do it for us. I said, kind of the point we are taking the Lord doing it for us. Us speaking, you know, you won't die by speaking to you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Cut him. Cut him with the sword. Cut him, brother. Cut him.
You know, breaking out the
Might put a person on something like that, next you know, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we ain't even gotta touch you. All we gotta do is speak.
Right.
And that's the power that we got. That's the power that we dealing with, you know what I'm saying? To the point where you ain't gotta touch you, you gotta speak and you're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Or we gonna get cursed. Something may happen to you, something bad might happen to you. Cause the curse on you real quick.
Because the brother was bringing a hot time to wake up out of sleep. Now we talking about the rebellious chick. I got it. I got the what's it? Oh, you got to put something on that.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Spirit change.
It's on y'all. We can bring it back. Finish it off. You got it after the other time.
Right. Continuing on, verse 12. The night is far spent, that the day is at hand.
That's right. The night is far spent. And you know what I'm saying? You spent a lot of time sleeping, man. It's far spent. What's far? That means it's long ways, right? You've been sleeping all your life, man. That's why I say now it's the high time to wake out of our sleep, because our salvation is nearer than we believe, right?
Right.
So he said the night is far spent, meaning we spent most of our time sleeping, man. Living a carnal life, living a fleshly world, right? We didn't live this world really through our spirit until now. You know what I'm saying? What the night is far spent, meaning we spent most of our time sleeping, and what? And the day is at hand. Right. Meaning that, you know what I'm saying, now it's time to wake up. Meaning that, you know what I'm saying, the day's at hand, meaning what are you doing today? You wake up. Right. You know what I'm saying? So the day's at hand, meaning now it's time to wake up, man. Right. You can't sleep your whole life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness.
That's right. Let us cast off the works of darkness, because when you was sleeping, it wasn't literally you was sleeping, but you was sleeping from doing righteous deeds, right? And when you was sleeping, you wasn't awake, meaning that you was in this world, man, living carnally. So what was you doing in that carnal world? You was walking in darkness, right? Walking in wickedness. You know, that's why I say the day's at hand. Now it's time to wake up. So you put away the darkness to do what?
Your light. That's why I have to.
And let us put on the armor of light.
Right. They said, leave the darkness and let us put on the armor of light. Why? Because now we woke. Right. Now we awake to who we are. Right. So it's only right to continue on of what we learned. Right. You learned that you the Most High's kids, man. And you know what I'm saying, being the children of YAHAWASHI, there's a duty of being a man.
Right.
It's to fear him and to keep his commandments.
Right.
And serve him in sincerity and faith. You know what I'm saying? So put away that darkness and put on the armor of light.
Right.
Put on the spirit of YAHAWASHI, meaning you go walk in righteousness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you blacks, Hispanics, and Native American, man, you the true children of the Most High.
Right. Right.
Which his real name is Yahawah.
Right.
Bahasham and YAHAWASHI is his only son.
Right.
Bahasham meaning in the name of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's Hebrew.
That's Hebrew. That's the way you're supposed to say it.
Right.
Like the brother's name, you know what I'm saying? It'd be Kalak. If he went to China today, man, would they call him something else that pertained to Kalak? Nah, he would want to be called Kalak.
Right.
Kalak Shar, you feel me?
Right.
Smooth Prince.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna, that's just like out here, right? There's movies out here. Brad Pitt, for an example. If you go to China to watch Brad Pitt, are they gonna change his name? No, they're gonna be like starring Brad Pitt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Same thing with YAHAWASHI, man. And Yahawah. Why we changing his name to a title, God? But why we changing his name to Jesus? Why? Because we here? Not because they said in different tongues we're gonna be speaking the word, but his name never changed, man.
Right.
Different tongue meaning different language. That's why we speaking in English. But we're not supposed to say his name in English.
Right.
His name remains the same.
Right.
YAHAWASHI.
Why would it change?
Why would it change? That's disrespectful.
Right.
You wouldn't call your pop something else,
Right.
let alone our true Heavenly Father. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We ain't trying to offend our Father, man.
Right.
That's what it's about. Got it.
Book of Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 14. Wherefore, say, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead,
Right.
and Hamashiach shall give thee light.
Right. Awake now that is sleeping. Awake from the dead. What are you doing when you're asleep? You ain't doing nothing. You're just like a dead body. You know? And then the Most High shall, he said, give you
And Hamashiach shall give thee light.
right. He gonna give you light. You know?
So like the same thing when they were saying the flesh profit nothing. Because when you was sleeping, you was actually moving in the ways of the flesh, pleasing the flesh.
Right.
Now that you're awake, you're pleasing the spirit.
Yeah.
You're walking, being guided by the spirit, because the spirit is being guided by YAHAWASHI.
Right. He give you that light.
Exactly.
You know? Now you know where you're going. You're not just
Exactly.
stumbling around in the darkness doing whatever.
See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise,
Right.
redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Wherefore, be ye not unwise, but understanding that the will is like it. Wherefore, be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is.
Right. Right. Read that last part again. Barbershop, double tap.
Verse 17. Wherefore, be ye not unwise,
Right.
but understanding what the will of the Lord is.
That's right. Be not unwise. We need to understand what the will of the Most High is. And that's whatever he wanted to be. You know? Yeah, that's why you got to understand and discern through righteousness. Okay, Most High just judged this man because he was going off. You know, he was out here being an adulterer, getting with all type of women, you know, that obviously had men. You know, they said that he didn't care. Like I'm just saying.
I was thinking of the dude that made a video on because just like how he was getting ready to bring up, woe to him to lose patience. That's what happened to him. You know what I'm saying? He lost patience, man. He was in the truth, he understood the truth, but what? That's really what the Most High did. He did that. Right? When he saw that it wasn't right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can't be unwise out here, man. We got to know what the will of the Lord is. We're gonna be. If we say we're gonna be true, when we're serving the Lord, man, we gotta know what the Lord wants us to do. How the Lord wants us to serve Him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we gotta use wisdom, and we gotta know what the will of the Lord is. We can't be blind out here, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is why the Lord got us out here, so we can tell you what the Lord wants you to do. The Lord's will. You know what I'm saying? That's do His work. You know what I'm saying, and keep His commandments.
Right.
And fear Him.
Show these people their transgressions.
And we're here to show your transgression where you're going off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't go off anymore. So let you know they say in the scripture that you shouldn't be doing. You can't be smoking weed. You can't be committing adultery. You can't be a sodomite. You can't sleep with another man's wife.
Right.
You can't do all these things, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where you put on the wisdom. You know what I'm saying? When you put on that wisdom, man, you can walk in the Lord. Not just the wisdom of this world, but you gotta have the wisdom of YAHAWASHI.
Right. That's
and the only way you can be able to find that is seek that is in these scriptures.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not just gonna pull it out your ass, man. Nah, the scripture, the wisdom of YAHAWASHI is within His men and in the scriptures.
Right. And if you can't grasp it yourself, you're supposed to acquire a prophet of the Lord, to properly break down the scripture to you. You know? Continue reading on, brother. 14. Wherever you're at.
You want me to continue Verse 18. And be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit.
Not that part, but probably speaking on about not being unwise in these times right now.
Read again. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is.
That's right.
And be not drunk with wine, wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit.
That's right. Don't be out here drunk with wine. You know, don't be out here just drunk in general, sloppy, doing whatever. I feel like doing this today. What do you do for the Lord today? Oh, I gotta go make some money. I gotta do this.
Yeah, and it's twofold too, man. You can't be out here drunk, you know, with wine and alcohol, and you can't be spiritually drunk, man. You can't be out here drunk in these other nations, man. Other doctrines, other nations. Yeah, fornicating with other things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Other doctrines.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Touching a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Nah, you should only be touching to the scriptures YAHAWASHI Thawadah.
Right. Believing the Most High this, and then saying that he's something else. Talk about, I believe in the Bible that's saying that God is might be a woman or something like that. You know, you can't be mixing it up. You got to stick to one. You can't have both.
You gonna get drunk. You gonna dance. You gonna get food to throw up.
Yep.
What? That's not it. That's not it. I don't know what it is. You gonna throw all that shit up, and now it's gone. Now you just out here just lost.
Yep. Now you just dry. Now you're susceptible to anything. And them demons is lying in wait. You know, they waiting for you to throw up. And they gonna hop on you.
Book of 1 Peter, chapter 5, verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, is a roaring lion.
That's right, especially these times that we're in right now. You got to be sober and be vigilant.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't have a sober mind, you know what I'm saying, then you're liable to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not sober, then you're plagued in the mind right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be vigilant, man. You got to always watch what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You always got to be watching. Be vigilant what's around you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the devil is trying to come in and sift you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, so you got to watch everything. You know what I'm saying? If you see something going on, correct it, brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or you see yourself on correct yourself. Or ask for some brotherly encouragement. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because Satan is out here to take crowns.
You and everybody else out.
Take crowns, take souls, take everybody else out.
Right.
Satan's out here to devour. You know what I'm saying? Like a roaring lion. You know what I'm saying? See, this is not a physical battle, man. This is a mental battle right here that we're in. A spiritual battle, man. Right. Satan trying to take our crowns, take our soul. You know what I'm saying? And so what do we got to do? We got to battle them with the scriptures. It's the only thing we got. It's our only defense.
Right.
The scriptures and prayer. It's our only defense to battle these demons, man. Right. That's why everybody else is out here. Look at these niggas out here, man. Right. Over there, demon over there, jumping on the cans. Demon right there. Yeah. Why are they like this, man? Why? Because they don't got a defense. They don't got a shield, man. Right. They don't got a scriptures, nor they know the name of YAHAWASHI Thawadah, nor do they pray. Right. You know what I'm saying? So what? They're not sober. They're bugged out. They're drunk. You know what I'm saying? They're not vigilant. They're not watching what's going on. Right. You know what I'm saying? So what? Satan taking over them. And that's these are Satan's minions right here. Why? Because they're destitute of wisdom and the knowledge of YAHAWASHI outside.
That's right. Right. That's right, brother. As a roaring lion, walking about, seeking who he may devour.
Yeah, Satan is coming out here to devour, man. He ain't coming out here to play with you. Right. Satan is coming out here to take your soul. Right. So, you know, you think, oh, hey, Satan. Oh, you want to turn up Satan? All right. Oh, hey, you lit. I like you. Nah. Satan don't like you, man. Satan here to deceive you and take your soul, take your crown.
He's actually on his job.
He's doing his job. You know what I'm saying? So what you should be doing? You should be battling. You should be doing your job. Right. How do you battle? Like I said, with the scriptures. Right. And praying to YAHAWASHI Thawadah. That's our battle. It's not something hard and extremely difficult to do, man. All you gotta do, you know what I'm saying, is to know the right name, pray, in sincerity, and look into the scriptures. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then prophesy. All we do is come out here to speak. Most of that not throwing us a shovel, got us digging all day in hot ass sun. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you need to make, you are in season, not a season. But you're not giving us no hard ass labor. All we do is just speaking. That's all the most I want. For the foolishness of much preaching, it may save them that believe. Right. You know what I'm saying? So us doing this, it's not even that difficult. Right. You know what I'm saying? But the only difficult part is the temptation and battling them. But at the end of the day, it won't be that difficult if you're in this word daily. Right. You know,
submerged in the word, the boundaries. Right. You know, even if the Most High wanted us to go dig some holes, we gonna do it. We gonna do it cheerfully.
Yeah, we notice it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say that we're gonna sound to yesterday yesterday, but I forgot where I said that we're in. You know how we're in the last days and last times. The Saints are gonna come out all blitz, man. He's gonna get everybody he can before the Most High come back and destroy everything. You know, so he's trying to do the work. You know, I bet you I gonna pull that guy out of the truth. I bet you I do that. You know, if not, I'm gonna do more harder. You know, that's easy work. You know what I'm saying? Go back to your tree smoking. Hey, that's just like there's no security around your heart. You know, so you're liable to do it. So Saint came in there and had little whispers. You know, saying, "Hey, why don't you go smoke? It's good, brother." Yeah, cool.
I feel like smoking.
Yeah, I feel like smoking today. You know what I'm saying? Here we go smoking. Now we're out there on video. Damn, man, on video, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? On the video, you could like go in the corner and don't say nothing. This, you know what I'm saying? But you just having the video and showing us everybody how to break it down. That's crazy.
I had like a scary dream like that. Like, I woke up sweating like that. I thought I was really smoking. In the dream I was smoking, and then I was like, oh, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? And then I woke up, I was like, oh, I thought it was real. I was like, damn. Yeah. I know this brother recently had one like that. Yeah, or was that a different brother? I know. Okay, it was a different brother then. You know what I'm saying? And I recently had a dream like that. I was like, dang, that's spiritual. I'm like, damn. Just think about going off like that. Like, what are you doing? Like,
scary.
My vision was on David told me like when I was sleeping, I had a dream that I was eating. Like, you know, on David told me, and I woke up bugged out. I'm like, oh damn, fuck! I thought I fucked up. I realized it was just a dream.
Right.
I thought I was getting some damn sushi. You know what I'm saying? On David told me.
Right.
Like, damn.
Yeah. You be feeling real.
You don't hear me though. Now I'm saying. As soon as I ate the food, that's when I got to remember. Like, oh damn, David told me.
You're about to die. That's what you felt. Most High about to kill you.
That's what God, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta be sober and diligent, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be sober when you walk in the streets. Sober. Yeah, sober. You can't smoke. You can't smoke and you can't drink all the time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be sober, you know, all the time. You know, because the adversary, the devil, is gonna devour like a lion. You know, you gotta be aware. You go out, you gotta be aware of awareness, because you never know. You know, and plus, Most High credit spirits for vengeance too. You know, whatever you might doing out there, like you want to go to the store, hey, get in, get out, get out what you need, get in, get out, because these days are evil. Of course, that you fear the Lord, that the angels will camp around the belt. You know, you get protection, but still, you gotta be wise. You know, you be wise though. Be wise, be sober. You know,
I gotta preach that.
You know, you gotta be wise. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't wise, you're gonna be off the feet, man. Or now you can be 6 feet under.
Right. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come and serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright.
Our temptation.
And constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. That's just like what the brother was breaking down and going into. You know, we're supposed to be enduring.
Right.
You know, we're supposed to be preparing ourselves for any and everything, because we understand through the scriptures that that the devil is out here lurking.